What's past is prologue. That's the mantra of Retro Report, a unique new series premiering Monday on PBS. This first-of-its-kind program takes a different approach to news, choosing to look at yesterday in order to illuminate the most important stories of today. Using archival news footage and expert analysis, each episode takes a documentary approach to current events, linking modern-day headlines with their historical roots. Here's a look.
From nuclear testing to climate change, from behavioral psychology to social media addiction, discover the unexpected connections between the present and the past.
We have made history.
Science leads to some very worrisome questions.
I'm Celeste Headlee.
And I'm Masoud Olafani.
Join us and commentator Andy Borowitz as we provide a deeper understanding of the issues that shape our lives.
And joining us now is the executive producer of Retro Report on PBS, Kira Darnton. Kira, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks so much for having me.
Well, listen, first of all, I've used different expressions to try to describe the concept of this show. Another way to say it, perhaps, is you look at the present through the prism of the past. Tell us exactly what you're trying to do.
You summed it up in a very clear
good.
way. In fact, you could come do some stories with us. No, the whole idea is that it helps us to understand today by looking back. So in this age of Twitter and headlines and nobody quite, you feel this assault of the news, that there's a real value in taking a breath, stepping back, and trying to understand how we got here. So one of the stories, for example, that we focus on is on social media and why we're
my favorite.
Thank you.
Talk about that.
But why we're so addicted, right? Why we're constantly refreshing our Twitter and checking Facebook. And it turns out it's actually really helpful to go back to research done in the 1950s by a psychologist named B.F. Skinner.
The behaviorist.
Yes, exactly, who found, using pigeons and rats, that the most addicting principle was something called the variable reward, which means basically something's coming, but you don't know quite how good it's going to be.
Right, and it never always comes, so that keeps you more hooked.
Yes.
Right?
And so ultimately, that really helps you understand and explains why we're so connected, why we're kind of sitting in the corner refreshing all day, like the rats in the maze.
And what the episodes brings out, that it's not by accident that we become addicted. The designers of this learned in order to devise apps that do addict it. But let's talk about your on-air talent. They are Celeste Headlee, Masoud Olafani,
yes.
and Andy Borowitz from the New Yorker. They're excellent. They're really good. How did they come on board the show and talk about the contributions to it?
Well, it's a great question. Retro Report itself is a nonprofit news organization, and we've been around for about 6 years producing digital videos. And this was actually our first big broadcast show, and it came about largely because Georgia Public Broadcasting came to us and said, we love what you're doing. This is such a perfect match for PBS. Let's do something together. And so, as you know, often the hardest part of a television show is finding the hosts. But Taya Ryan, who's the head of Georgia Public Broadcasting, said, how about Celeste Headlee, who, we knew from her work as a radio journalist, and Masoud Olafani, who is a local Atlanta artist, but who uses history in his work. So the idea that you could take history and journalism and put them together in the hosts, much in the way we do with the stories, was just irresistible, and we were thrilled. And they've been wonderful. They're really hosts almost in a podcast sense, where they introduce the stories and tell you the stories. They're storytellers, not correspondents.
They are storytellers. And then you have Andy Borowitz, that does the humorous piece at the end. You were with 60 Minutes for a long time, and we were talking about this earlier. Since Andy Rooney, that kind of usually doesn't work. Why does it work here?
Well, I think what Andy Borowitz does so brilliantly is he's actually, he's creating mini documentaries using archival footage. So he comes up with a topic or something that he wants to say, and he has this amazing team of producers who used to work at The Daily Show, and they gather all these amazing clips. And they find, for example, one of the first episodes is on, political apologies. And they're just amazing gems throughout history of different politicians politicians who are struggling. And you know, it almost writes itself, but what's so brilliant about Andy is he manages to put his own spin on it and ties it back again, because the whole concept of the show is understanding today through history. He ties it back to Nixon and the famous Checkers speech, which is where Nixon, instead of apologizing in 52, talks about his dog, and Andy does a whole riff of that.
So give us some more examples of episodes that you've already shot that our
Yes.
viewers are going to get to see.
Yes, I mean, so they're 8 hours, and each hour has 4 traditional Retro Report stories on Andy. So we cover a host of topics, everything from, you know, obviously environmental stories, immigration. We've mentioned a couple of the social media stories, and even in the first episode alone, you'll see this mix. So another story that I think is really terrific is looking back at a sexual harassment scandal on Wall Street in the 90s. And it became a big deal and was covered a lot in the news, and then kind of, you know, disappeared. And it actually led to the increase of mandatory arbitration agreements, and really found that that is what led to and influenced so much of the Me Too movement, where the mandatory arbitration agreements have been central. So, I mean, it shows kind of the unexpected connections sometimes that you can find in the past.
And you have one episode about invasive reptile species in the Everglades, and at the end, one expert says, because it's become a real problem, says, you know, the lesson we learned is that we didn't learn our lesson. And do you believe that with this program, we're finally going to begin to learn our lessons?
I hope so. I certainly hope so. We did joke early on that it would be really depressing if every story was, you know, and oh, yet again, we didn't learn the lesson. And so I think what's been wonderful and surprising to me is actually how much comfort you can find in knowing that we've been down this road before, especially in these times that feel so tumultuous. And just a quick example is recently there was a story about a teenager in Long Island who was stabbed to death while teens around him filmed it and put it on Snapchat. And it led to this discussion about what's wrong with this generation. Is it the digital generation? And if you actually, you know, look at it and tie it back to history, there was something called the bystander effect, which means that the more people who witness something, the less likely someone is to act. And that came out of the Kitty Genovese murder,
which we've covered a lot.
right, in the 1950s. So connecting that today, actually, I mean, it's a horrible crime, but it just helps you understand that, you know, these things have happened before, and you have to confront them with those.
So ultimately, you know, the boilerplate question, but it's a good question. How do you hope your audiences react to this program?
I hope they feel smarter. It certainly made me feel smarter. I worked at 60 Minutes for many years, and it's changed the way I read stories and think about the news, to try to always be reminding myself, this is what happened before. What can I learn from this, and how can I take this into other areas of my life?
All right, Keira. Well, thanks so much for joining us today. It's a wonderful series. I hope a lot of our viewers see it.
So do I. Thanks so much for having me.
For more information on Retro Report, go to metrofocus.org.